Hey everyone, Gio Osso here at Pizzeria Virtu in Old Town Scottsdale on Main Street, just west of Goldwater Boulevard. Today, I'm gonna make for you a classic dish called spaghetti aglio olio peperoncino cambudica, which is spaghetti, garlic, oil, and hot peppers topped with some toasted breadcrumbs. This is a classic Italian dish. Basically, it's called spaghettata mezzanotte, which is the midnight spaghetti. What happens is, you go out with your friends, you come home, it's midnight, you're hungry. What do? You make spaghetti, of course, with garlic and oil. It's simplicity at its finest. I'm gonna show you how to do it right now. We're gonna take a pan, we're gonna just put a little olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, of course, okay? And then we're going to add some sliced garlic, all right? Now, we wanna get the garlic nice and toasty. A couple of little hot peppers in there as well. We're gonna get the garlic nice and toasty, just like so. But we don't want it to go too far, so I'm gonna add a little pasta water. Okay? Now the starch from the pasta water is gonna make it nice and creamy. I have some fresh pasta here that I'm putting in, which cooks in minutes. Literally 2 minutes for that pasta to cook. Now, this pasta dish, no one knows where it really originated from, but it is popular all across Italy. It is thought to have been created in Sicily, which makes sense because garlic is a lot more popular in southern Italy than it is in northern Italy. So here we go. I'm gonna add the pasta as soon as it's done cooking, but I'm gonna let it cook only till it's just done because I want to finish it in the pan and I want to get a creaminess to the sauce itself. So it's the starchy pasta water, the garlic, the peperoncino, the Calabrian chilies is what I'm using. You could use fresh chilies if you'd like. Either way, it's fine. So pasta is just about there because like I said, it's fresh pasta. So I'm going to add this to it now, just like that. And we're going to let this cook. I'm gonna hit it with just a touch of salt, okay? And then I'm gonna add some chopped parsley at the very end here. We're also, you can see how it's starting to come together. You get that starchiness and the creaminess coming. I'm gonna take it off the heat now, and I'm gonna add a little bit of raw olive oil, and then we're gonna take it to the plate. And that's pretty much how simple this dish is. Now this dish doesn't have to just be a midnight dish. You could do this, you get home from work late one day, you don't really feel like cooking, why not? This is the simplest dish on the planet to make. Okay, so we're gonna take this to the plate. You don't have to do the fancy thing, you could just put it right in a bowl if you'd like, but this is how we do it at the restaurant here. I'm gonna take the rest of that, put it right in there, all that garlic, all that cream that we just created with the olive oil and the pasta water. Now I'm gonna top it with a little touch of breadcrumb. All right, we have some toasted breadcrumb here. I put some toasted garlic in there as well. A little olive oil over the top as well. And then that's the plate. It's pretty simple. We're gonna show you now some pizzas that we have created. We have on the menu here, the most popular pizzas that we have right now are the Lucania, which is sausage. It has mushrooms on there, and it has some balsamic caramelized onions, tomato sauce, of course, and the fior di latte. And then the other pizza that's one of our most well-known pizzas is the Milano. It has stracchino cheese, which is a beautiful creamy cheese, more caramelized onions, and some peppered bacon on there. Thank you so much for watching AZ Eats. If you want more information on Pizzeria Virtu or Virtu Honest Craft, just go to virtuscottsdale.com. Thank you so much. Hey everyone, Gio Osso here at Pizzeria Virtu in Old Town Scottsdale on Main Street, just west of Goldwater. Today we're gonna make for you the classic of classics, pizza margherita. Pizza margherita is basically, it originated in Naples, Italy when Queen Margherita went and visited, and they summoned the pizzaiolo Raffaele Esposito to come make pizza for her, and he made 3 different pizzas, but he made one according to the Italian flag, which is the green, white, and red. The green for the basil, the white for the mozzarella, and the red for the tomato sauce. So she made that her favorite pizza. She raved about it, and that's how the legend goes, of course, and that's when it was born, the Margherita pizza. So I'm gonna show you, we're gonna stretch our dough. We wanna make sure we leave the cornicione alone. This is where the crust is, this is where you wanna get a lot of air into there, and that's how, you know, the Neapolitan-style pizza is done, okay? So in the mid-1980s, you had the VPN, the AVPN, the Association of Vera Pizza Napoletana, which is what now everyone goes by those rules. It is a worldwide association. I had a gift of being able to be taught by the president of the AVPN Americas, Pepe Miele. So he is a master pizzaiolo, which is amazing. And so that's who taught me. But the rules are that you cannot use anything but flour, water, salt, and yeast. And that is the best of the best. Simplicity at its finest. I have my dough stretched. I'm gonna put some tomato, which is basically tomatoes imported from Italy that we just puree up a little bit. I'm gonna put some tomato on here. Then we have some fior di latte mozzarella, again, imported from Naples. I know some places like to make their own, but coming from Italy, I don't think there's anything better than that. We're gonna put some mozzarella on there. We're gonna take some fresh basil, throw that on there as well. Just tear it up, throw it on there. I'm gonna take some Parmigiano Reggiano and I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit on there as well. We're gonna take some extra virgin olive oil, give it a little swirl. And then this goes into basically an 800-degree oven for 90 seconds. That is also one of the rules of the AVPN. I'm gonna put it on, stretch it out a little bit, okay? So 90 seconds in the oven, piece of cake for this pizza. So we have a lot of different pizzas here that are Italian imported ingredients, as well as my own little twist on the Italian, you know, New York Italian basically pizzas that we like to have fun with. We change our menu quite often. We have pastas on the menu, we have salads on the menu, which you're gonna see shortly. A lot of fun in this restaurant, it's awesome. So this pizza, 90 seconds. We have a 15-second turn on this way. Now we're gonna give it another little turn here. Again, the oven is at about 800, 850 degrees. The dome is at about 1,000 degrees. The 800, 850 degrees is basically on the stone of the oven. As you can see, it's starting to cook under. As you can see that's exactly what you want to see. And then the cornicione is starting to rise, which is again what you want to see. You want to get that crispy but airy crust on the pizza itself. You want the mozzarella to just start to melt, and it is the perfect pizza. We're coming out in just a second here. We're gonna top it with a little bit of more fresh basil. Two pizzas that are required to have for the AVPN are the Margherita pizza and the Marinara pizza. The Marinara pizza is basically tomato sauce with some sliced garlic, a little bit of oregano, and olive oil. And that is another beautiful basic pizza that needs to be on your menu. As you can see, it's starting to brown. We're gonna give it a nice little turn. This pizza is done, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna give it a little kiss to the dome of the oven for a little good luck. And there's your Margherita pizza. I'm gonna put a little bit of fresh basil on top just for color and freshness. And then there's our pizza. A couple of other dishes that we have here at the restaurant is our burrata. The burrata is imported from Puglia, Italy. It has some shaved Parmigiano Reggiano and a little fig wine with red wine figs on top, some Marcona almonds. And then we have a salad. There's our chopped salad, basically. It's called pezzetti, which means pieces, because we have pieces of everything in there. We have peppers in there. We have raisins. We have pine nuts. We have some chopped arugula. We have some onion. And a fregola sarda, which is basically like a pasta almost, and then it has a basil buttermilk dressing on top. These are two appetizers that we have that are fantastic. Thank you for watching. If you want any more information about Pizzeria Virtu or Virtu Honest Craft, you can visit us at virtuscottsdale.com, and hopefully we'll get to see you soon. Thanks for watching AZ Eats.